Hello? Okay, I think it's now working. Hopefully. Okay. I can't tell how loud the wind is supposed to be with the rest of the stuff within the game. Yeah, okay. Well, I need to put away one of the two pairs of headsets I have. Let's see if... Oh, two of me is too much. Hold on a moment. Oh, oh, I think it's working. Okay, I was really stuck on deciding whether or not to actually play this over stream because I just thought it was silly and overdone. But well, I wanted to play it anyway. I thought it would be a really good idea to have a game where I could completely butcher every movement, and I wouldn't have to focus on saying something coherent or playing well. Just because, well, apparently it's a difficult game, and and I want to do something that would um, let me make mistakes. Okay, well, I'm just going to go in anyway after wearing gloves. Okay, I got the headset now. Let's see. Okay, and I just wrecked it. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, well, let's see. Huh. Yeah, that seems easy enough. I'm just going to do one more check of the audio. Hopefully this time without blasting it from the phone. Wait.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I had, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up flat. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. even your mistakes.
Well, I probably should have set up a monitor for the sound up instead of having a swap between a headset and two headsets. This isn't going to be fun, is it? I can't actually get the one headset to have a mic go right through it, so I hope the computer isn't just completely wrecking the audio for the stream, because it is very loud for me right now. This computer, it's been through a while. That's partially why I didn't do a stream like this with the computer. Uh-oh. It was about
This
3
game is a
weeks
homage to
in.
a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking.
3 weeks in,
The author
and
of that game was Jazzuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. In B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
it's about 3 weeks in, and it had blue screened, and I finally figured out why. It was due to the Dell support thing that was.
Oh, you just
Dang
lost
it!
a lot
It
of
decided
FPS.
to
That's
send
a
me
deep
a driver
frustration,
update
a real punch in the gut.
that was not for whatever it was trying to update. It was I was on it yesterday, and it gave me a driver update for the NVIDIA card, and it was like 30 versions off from what it was supposed to be. But I checked it, and it was good. So I have absolutely no idea what device it was reading off of, but it wasn't whatever it was going to update. I wonder if it was if that's what happened before. 3 weeks in, Dell in Dell had the wrong driver installed for the device and wrecked the computer, maybe permanently. I think I got an idea how to do this. Nope. Yeah, they had probably wrecked the computer in some way. I haven't been able to get it to work exactly. So if there's any disgusting graphical glitches, it's yeah, it might do something like screech.
In a certain
That's
way,
slightly
Sexy Hiking
off-putting,
is the perfect embodiment
right?
of a B game.
This is easy.
It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual
It's
and
easy
unfriendly games
sometimes.
of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
My friend had asked me a question a little while ago about what computer games I actually owned, and I couldn't answer him, mostly because the one that I play on the computer, I just didn't want. I only talk about to my one friend to bug him.
The obstacles in sexy hiking
finally.
are unyielding,
No.
and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
That chat box is probably going to be empty for quite a bit. Sorry, not chat box, chat polygon. I hope everyone, eventually in the future, if there's someone watching, or if there's someone watching, eventually, there is a really nice picture that I had of my cat that I had drawn. I'm gonna check the audio. I'm gonna check the audio one more time. I checked the audio and I'm disappointed. I saw that there was another person here for a very brief moment of time and they disappeared. Hopefully that's my friend. Not because it's less sad, but because I want my friend to see how great I am at this so far after very little time. I don't have that many computer games, so I don't really know how to use the mouse all that well, even though it's a nice mouse, nice computer. I finally have a game that I could answer like, hey, computer games, what do you have? And I don't just say nothing, nothing at all. Oh, picture of my cat. There's a nice picture of my cat that I drew, and I did it in the most terrible possible way. I had taken up a drawing I had on my iPad using like a Autodesk thing. I had it done really rough. No, nope, a very rough sketch, and uh, well, nope, nope, nope. I got this. I got. I had a nice picture, and then I want to give it a digital look. Not digital, but like a what's it, CAD, computer assisted design. I think it's very much not assisted by a computer, but I wanted to get a specific look for it for my cat Austin. I think I did a pretty good job of capturing his bastard energy. He was I would have started this a little sooner, but I was drawing and also waiting for him to stop making noises and to finally calm down. Hey, I think he's doing pretty good. Where's he at? He's looking at me on the chair. He's really cute. I had it done on the iPad, and then I went onto Google Drawing, Google Sketch, whatever, and that is an absolutely terrible way.
Oof, sorry about that.
I see why people hate this game now. Yeah, uh, much like this game and what it stands for, I went on to the worst possible program. I have other things like I of course have the iPad. I could have done something through there. I think it actually has Google Drawing or whatever. So I used a mouse to make that. I used the mouse to make that drawing of Austin that's used in the loading, and that took like a good 2 hours or so today. Just it was fun, kind of fun, but understandably absolutely terrible masochistic way of drawing digitally. I think it's not too bad. Not like this audio, which is done only through the computer and sounds a little terrible. Not that way. Not that way. I don't even remember doing this part.
Oh, it happened again.
No!
Keep on trying. Try to
No!
get to you.
This is fun. This is very fun. No one has told me not to use this picture yet for the profile picture, which I'm happy about. Uh, well, kinda. I think I will have to change it soon. I wanted to change it right away, but it's the worst possible company's little doodle of a person I could use. It's a Nintendo property, so uh, thankfully no one watches, because otherwise I might be in some trouble there. It's from Pokken, and I thought it was really cool. Cool, not the game overall. The game I thought was kind of terrible. Still played it a whole lot, but I thought it was cool. I got a avatar that looks very strangely close to me in an uncanny way. I don't think
You've done this part
not
before.
quite so
You know it's
much
possible.
anymore,
Just do what you did the
but
first time.
before it was very close in a strange way. I think I have an idea of what to do here. Um, nope, nope. I think I may have lost it. Yeah, I got no idea what I'm supposed to do. I wonder if the lights are actually just here to mess with me, and there was a way I could jump across before that I didn't see before. I keep on saying that I have Twitter, and I don't. Well, I finally started to use it, and I still think of it as some terrible hell site. Especially after today, I was Um, well, I have posts on there because, health site. So I just decided, what, I'm going to put a bunch of random uncanny photos that I've taken over the past couple of years. I thought it was fitting for Twitter, so I decided to check it, see like, hey, I wonder if people actually saw anything that I made, or not made, but took a photo of. And I saw a thing. I saw somebody's thing just randomly on the feed. Thankfully, I wasn't in the actual workspace. I was just using the washroom, and there, it was terrible. It wasn't even good. It was a terrible thing.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford. You can hit the escape key if you need to change the mouse sensitivity.
It's really fun when you get the momentum going. See that? It puts a break right here. Oh, I don't know why I don't have a force there. Like, I feel like I've had before. No, like that. I was thinking about doing another stream where I have Flight Simulator, and that one, it's another terrible game to play on the Xbox with joysticks. Absolutely terrible. I thought this would be I thought this would be similar to that, where it just makes me stressed to play around with the controls, but it's good. It's good. Not like Flight Simulator is more frustrating than this I find on the console. Every little movement messes with their path. Okay, this is pretty frustrating, but it's a different kind. I meant frustrating like a little bit of a little touch of the controls messes everything up, and it doesn't work like you thought it would. I thought I'm thinking of something more like co-op, that game with the I think that's what it's called. It's that really old computer game where you play around with the four parts of a runner's legs, and you try and uh, make them do the race, or make a runner do the race with four keys controlling the legs, and it's kind of fun, but it doesn't. When you're trying to actually do something, it's just frustrating. It feels like you're fighting the game instead of well, kind of like with a Flight Simulator, where it just drives you a little bit mad with how it feels. Makes you think about this one time my brother was out trying to make a snowman, and he couldn't get anything right, like with the face, and he just spent like after spending an hour or so, 2 hours making a snowman, he just gets frustrated and destroys it. He uh, can't get it to look just the way he wants it to. Every little movement that you make outside mess it up. Hey, although more with like the Flight Simulator, it's more like if you set the game to the right settings, it blows up the plane. I don't think it's really a satisfying explosion though. Well, kind of thankful about that there isn't. It's more of a you feel and hear and see this rumbling. I think that shows the plane falling apart because of a catastrophic failure from how you're maneuvering and trying to turn. So, or maybe it's supposed to show like people are no longer able to control the plane and not something to actually do with failure. I don't remember what it says. I think it says catastrophic failure. That seems like a really uh, seems like the right choice of words for it. You what? I'm going to take a breather. Just look at the hammer for a bit. Wait, what? Okay. Um, maybe there's like some. Hmm, there's probably a really easy way to be doing this that so many people have seen before, and I just haven't been paying attention enough. I haven't seen it enough to remember. Maybe set the sensitivity higher. Nope, nope, never mind. I'm just not going to do that again. I don't remember. This feels like it was the same controls as I had it. It has like a 5-click thing for the mouse for setting sensitivity. That right? That right? Nope. Nope. This. Oh no, that's way too high. That's, nope. Probably this. Maybe. Nope. 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 That's not it. Yeah, this is it. It's good. It's probably a good idea to not record this one at all and play this onto the YouTube VOD. There's a playlist. It's weird to say now, VODs. I've been typing out and I don't like saying it. Not just because it's bad, but because of the quality of the stream is terrible. And it's 3 a.m. over here. I really wanted to play this, but I want to make sure that I had the loading screen actually set because the default ones look not terrible. It didn't have the vibe that I wanted, and also I just don't like using the default anything. I gotta change out the YouTube banner, which has a random city's skyline. I think is in Japan, and I don't. I think I got it from like maybe the YouTube's default. I quickly Googled it and went, "Hey, city." I'm gonna put that on there. Oh, wait. Damn it! Damn it! Damn. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Nope. 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 I could do this. No, I'm not going back there again. I'm not going back. Nope. I think I actually gotta change the sensitivity a little bit. The mouse is reaching the end of the mouse pad. Or maybe not. Just no, I don't need it. Nope. I was watching over the past stream for Morrowind the other day. I had a Morrowind stream that was terrible, but I decided to have a goal oriented. I wanted to get some skooma, and finally had it. And it took about 50 minutes, and after that, I decided to look over it and make sure everything was okay. And it automatically went on to at the end of it, went on to this random, also a Morrowind run at like 3 a.m. And the guy was a little spooked, a little creeped out that someone actually went onto his live stream. But he seemed like a pretty chill guy, just a little startled by a random 3 a.m. guy. I think his stream was like something Elder Scrolls at midnight. Oh my god! Wait! No! I could do it. I could do it. Victory is in the name. Well, I did it twice. That's amazing. Messed up twice. Nope. Accomplished twice. Amazing. I'm getting exponentially better. I'm a little worried now about getting to somewhere amazing and not being ready or reaching the end of the mouse pad. Just because I don't have faith in some good moves like I had done before to get up here in the first place. Bennett, I I don't know who Bennett is, but whoever you are a sick bastard. Pretty sure they're supposed to not be bringing out the hammer in such a harsh way, bringing it to bringing it to my sides and bumping the edge of the cave walls. It's supposed to bring it up straight. No, I don't. No, never mind. Like you can bring it. You bring it to your side anyway. I don't know why I thought maybe not. Look, always to the side. Hey. So I'm supposed to kick up and immediately go right, so bring it to the left like I've done several times. Even though my brain keeps on saying follow through because I'm not pushing myself up enough. Oh. Shit, I'm terrified. Terrified. Uh-oh. Oh, nope. Hey, Austin. Austin, what you doing? I got two cats, and it's very important that I draw the other one eventually. I had the other I had Chunk nicely designed, and I still have to change it a little bit. Needs to be fixed a little bit. Oh, it's Chunk's design is a bit more. Um,
For years now, people have been
oh,
predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you could build culture out of trash, but only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Live League. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed gifs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled,
I'd like a McRib.
untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
strange how every single time a stream comes up, I even have some pre thought out things to say, and I put it as chatty, and I felt chatty. But when the stream finally comes along, I feel like I could do much better uh, with an audience if I don't say anything
In
at
this
all.
context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's
I think a
gentle,
big part
that
of
lets you
that is
churn through it
not
but
just
not hurt.
the
Why make something
voice,
demanding
or
if it just
well,
gets piled
okay,
up
my
in the
voice,
landfill,
but
filed
also
in with
the
the bad things?
my voice mixing with the audio issues with the computer and the poor quality of the equipment. I overthink my voice. Well, maybe properly think about it. My voice isn't that good. It's scratchy and coarse, and sometimes squeaky, too low. It's really mixed how my voice is, and I keep on thinking like maybe I can make use of that. Well, not just make use, but make do. Yeah, not make do. Um, no, not a lot of people have terrible voice. I find most voices are really really nice, but almost too plain. I think that's I could make it better. Make make use of that. My voice, it's different, very much different. And if it's different, it's mm, marketable, isn't it? It's something that someone might might uh, might click with instead of avoiding. Because I find, at least with listening to guys, I find myself really bored with the voices. I find a lot of them sound the same, very much the same. Although I'm not saying that I would like to listen to my voice for fun or anything like that.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks
Oh
for the
yeah,
clicks of
no,
the
that's
feckless.
part of the
But that's not
that's
you. You're an
oh
acrobat. You could swallow a
oh
baseball
no,
bat.
it's one. I hate small things hanging off the sides of areas like this. Terrible. Oh, wait. Damn it. Uh oh. Uh oh. Hey. I'm hanging on by a pixel.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you, like a baby bird being fed chewing. That's culture too.
Thank you, random plank on a ladder on a with a building on it. Oh, whoops. That was close. Sure hope this isn't this Doom. Oh, now I could just think about people spitting now. Terrible. Terrible. I have a bunch of friends that will. Yeah, actually, you know what? Never mind. Maybe not so much anymore. But I remember people spitting all the time at like, seemingly random times. And I'm.
The soul would have no rainbow,
Shit.
had the eyes no tears. John
I
Mills
hate
is
it. I don't know why. Why is there? Is there too much spit? I don't get it. It's a weird habit. Holy. I guess it can't. Well, I got my own weird noises, and I don't just mean the whole voice thing, but like I don't. I do this weird croaking sound after uh, after drinking stuff. I get a weird croaking sound in my throat. I wonder if it's from like avoiding avoiding burping. I just kind of make this croaking sound now because I completely internalized the thought growing up that maybe it's a terrible sound. Not terrible, but like I don't like it, so I didn't do it. And now it just does. I can't do that all that well. And I make this weird croaking noise now. Shit. One viewer for Chanty Victory. Hello, Chanty Victory. Thank you for joining my stream. Oh, don't mention it, Chanty Victory. Actually, I'm wondering if that's working. I gotta check out the chat polygon, see if it works. Work. Uh, chat polygon is a lie. There's nothing popping up. Oh no, and I missed so many messages. Hey, hey, oh, fuck. This is too much fun. Very first video that I made in a long while was Elden Ring. It was just an Elden Ring meme that I made off a clip that I thought was funny, where I make two absolutely stupid mistakes that kill me due to gravity. Well, the second one was kind of not bad. They placed the respawn point right beside where one would leave the room usually, but the elevator was gone because I don't place elevators back to where they should be at times. So yeah, made that meme, and I keep on thinking that the reason I am terrible at some games like Elden Ring is because I think of myself as a really patient person. I like to think that I'm patient, and it's messing up how I do things at times. Like my friends have absolutely no patience for when garbage occurs in games, and will like smash their controller, and from their broken controller they put the batteries back in, and then they just ace it next time because they actually do something different. Meanwhile, with me, I'm completely okay with like playing Dark Souls 1 with the real garbage weapon. The I think it's garbage. I don't know. Friends keep on making fun of me for using it. The Drake sword. I grab the Drake sword every time. It takes like 15 minutes or so just to grab it with shooting arrows at a Drake at its tail, and you get its tail as a weapon. And I'm okay with doing that terrible approach. Meanwhile, my friends are doing something different with it. One friend,
The pain I feel now is the happiness
one
I had
friend is
before.
really great
It's
at
good to hear.
Souls-like
Seriously, Lewis.
games. Actually, you know what? Pretty much all of them are. I'm pretty much just the most terrible of the whole bunch, and get stuck at silly points because I think I'm patient and refuse to change what I'm doing. Wonder where that affects me elsewhere in life. Nothing wrong with a controller spike every now and then. Although I won't be doing that with anything that I have right now because I need to make Dell. Dell needs to do something about this computer. Working now though, it works on games, which is kind of it's
I
game
feel within me
it's a
peace
gaming
above
PC,
all earthly
but
dignity,
I also use
a
it for
still,
work, and it doesn't
quiet
actually work well
conscience.
for work.
William Shakespeare.
It it'll well just with basic functions it messes up stuff. It messes up Zoom because well that's kind of fair. Pretty uh, experimental software at times with all the features that it has. I'm pretty sure. I think that counts for video processing. It will I think use maybe the I don't know how this works. This is probably going to sound really bad to someone someday. They're going to look at this, watch this. Okay, they're probably going to cringe, but like the very computer savvy person will hear what I say and just think, "Ah, that's terrible." I'm thinking Zoom does this thing where it changes between uh, different different video cards. I think different elements across the motherboard, and it'll swap between the different devices and just with basic functions. Like if you hit share screen, it changes to a different component. I think that's what it does. Is with some basic function, it'll change it over, and it messes up with the loading, and it'll do something like produce multiple taskbars, make red pixelation, and all that garbage, and makes it completely unusable at times. But it doesn't do that with games. But maybe it's a bit more straightforward with games. It knows that it's supposed to be using the one component of the motherboard. I the one time I want the slide to not work and bring me up. I just had this memory occur of my brother the first time he was taking karate lessons because people in his class are assholes. This is joking. No, that might be it. Actually, I think that's it. I think his not his friends. his classmates are assholes, so mom gets him to have karate lessons. This one time, with him I'm at
You
McDonald's with
cannot now
him.
believe that you will ever feel
Oh,
better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again, and knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
I, I'm at McDonald's with him, and I I forgot what happened. I probably did something silly around with someone else. I think what it was is I was going down a slide, decided to go back up for whatever reason or stop myself, and this person that was at the top, maybe an older kid, he got upset that I was going back up, and he just like, I don't know. I feel like I was scared about something, or maybe like pretending to be scared for whatever reason, just having fun, and he boosts me down the slide, and brother decides, you know what? I'm going to do a karate move on him at the top of the top of the slide, boost him down. It's probably I think he said something really dramatic like "That's my brother," and then just boots him. Uh oh. Oh no. Uh oh. Oh no. What the hell do I do now? Oh, I think I got it. Got it. I respect my brother so much. Well, I feel like he just wanted to use some martial arts on some random kid that was completely justified in what they were doing. Good, good big, good big brother move though. Not always someone that I could get along with, of course, with most brothers. Also because like we're so different. He's he would never stop talking right now, and he'd probably have given up for me. Or maybe Google something. I can't believe he Googles walkthroughs on Legend of Zelda during puzzles. Disgusting. It was on the last time I did that was on Twilight Princess too, so it wasn't that hard of one either. I think, well, in my opinion, that's one of the easier ones. Not so cryptic like Zelda 2, or um, outdated like Oracle of Time, stressful like Majora's Mask. Well, it wasn't hand holding. It was one of the more hand holding ones, I think. More cinematic. Oh, I can't wait for Breath of the Wild 2. That's gonna be amazing. That one I'm not gonna Google anything at all. Shh. Uh oh. So close. They pushed it back. They made that announcement for pushing it back, which is okay, completely okay, because I want to be even better than the original, even especially with all of its the issues of the original. Playing Elden Ring, my friends finally playing that, and I feel like he picked the worst possible time to play it because Elden Ring Elden Ring I find is quite similar in some design aspects and how the game works. Not like a. I mean, with the overworld, it feels like they took tips and also things to avoid uh, just from Breath of the Wild. Maybe I don't know. I don't play enough games. I feel, but playing Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild side by side, there are some similarities. I think, especially with like I'm thinking Elden Ring probably fixed really nicely the issue with enemies out in the wilderness, the bosses. Elden Ring actually doesn't copy and paste all that much. Well, it does, of course, a few times. Like, hey, you liked this boss? You thought it was difficult? How about two? How about make him a common enemy? But still, much better than Breath of the Wild for
Do not stand in my
fucking
grave and
god
cry.
damn it.
There, you did not die.
I'm not.
Mary Fry.
Thanks, Bennett. I wonder, is this Bennett in this platoon? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who he is. He made a game. Maybe all of it by himself. Not too sure. Very wise sounding guy. I like him.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Yeah. It's not the suffering you go through. It's all not really well. Feels like to say it's all worth it in the end, but more like makes stuff pop eventually.
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain. Grief is an interval between two moments of joy.
Last few
Peace
years.
is the interlude between two wars. You have no rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flower. Satya Sai Baba.
Last few years make this year so much better. Thinking about how rough they were. The my undergraduate degree and high school and first year of graduate school, and yeah, feels feels great to be around. Hey, Austin, hello. Oh my gosh, you're such a good cat. You are the floofiest boy. I drew a picture of you. I drew a let's see. I gotta show everyone what you look like if I drew you. Uh, let's see if that works. That might work. Hopefully the hotkeys still work because I set them up as an emergency. Case of emergency, like when Austin comes along, or I need to shut off the video feed for whatever reason. Huh. Phone. Are you up to date? Yes, you are. Oh, that's you, Austin. You little asshole. It's you. You don't know when to stop eating cords. That's why I gotta watch you a whole lot. That's why you have a cat sitter that stops by every so often. Because you like to eat outlets. I mean, not outlets. Inlets. The things that plug into things. You eat plugs. Plugins. Yeah, that's you, you little asshole. You're so cute. You're such a good cat. Let's see if I don't know what's called, the PNG. See if the PNG reappears, or if it's going to show up as something like something completely messed up, or maybe just a little gray box. That's like there's like a 20-second delay between what's shown on my phone and what's shown on screen. Hey, and it's back. It's all working. Me with like Darkrai shirt that's probably gonna get me sued. In this game I can't beat. Not, not, I thought it'd be funny to just have a thumbnail for this video where it says like, hey, 1 out of 1. This is a 1 out of 1 video. That's how long it's going to. That's what it's going to take for me to beat it. One stream. Like a jerk. I thought it'd be funny. I don't know why I thought it'd be funny. That's terrible. Is your arm okay, dude? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I gotta make better thumbnails, but it doesn't quite help with this. I can't even make a thumbnail for this game because it'll be like the 6th video in a row that has a thumbnail that's the color brown. If I use the usual opening area.
The new grass flames
No.
as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes round me this year. William Carlos Williams.
I need some more color. That's why I have the background instead. I thought I was going to, I was planning to have it something that works in like a dark mode, but I don't use dark mode, but also I just want something colorful, something bright. Oh, hey, it's actually quite peaceful. Stream over. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. It was peaceful for a second. I like the clouds. Not this. Not this terrible, terrible area. Oh, I didn't even realize he was talking. Whoops-a-doodle. We made a whoopsie. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all for the stream. Shutting this off now. I'm gonna cry about this for a little bit. I gotta figure out how to boot out of this first. This game's taking over my mouse. Oh, how do I close this stream? Okay. To anyone that watches this in the future, thank you for being around. And the computer is finally dying. I mean, not dying, dying down. Just in time for a last goodbye for anybody that stops by. Have a great day, great night. Goodbye, and thank you.